Velociraptors. Prehistoric beasts that were about 1.6 feet in height and about 6.8 feet long. Beasts that were feared throughout the prehistoric world, and quite frankly are still feared today. Because you can kill your enemies as one in Dino D-day. Yes, that is right everyone. Today I will be doing an overview for the class Velociraptor on the Axis side of Dino D-day. Now, in my opinion, the Velociraptor is one of the strongest classes on the Axis side for three reasons. 1, its speed. 2, its jumping ability. And 3, its pounce. And those are the three things that you are going to use to become a great Velociraptor player. Now, the first thing you're going to notice when you start playing the Velociraptor is how fast it is. That's right, the Velociraptor is the fastest class in the game, giving it a huge advantage on the battlefield. This makes the Velociraptor extremely hard to hit, and not only can it get you out of sticky situations, but it can also be used to initiate on your enemies using the signature Velociraptor move, the Pounce. While playing as the Velociraptor, if you run towards an enemy, jump, and hold Alt Fire, it will initiate a killing animation, which is an unavoidable death for the enemy. This is an extremely powerful ability, and it's what makes the Velociraptor so powerful. This ability doesn't make you invulnerable during the killing animation, so if the target isn't alone, their friends can and will shoot you off of them. That means that this ability is best used for targets that are completely alone, almost guaranteeing you a free kill every single time if you land it correctly. Remember, this ability isn't the easiest one to land, but with a little practice, I'm sure you can get it almost every single time. And now for the icing on the cake for the Velociraptor, which is its super jump. When playing the Velociraptor, if you hold the crouch key and jump, you will jump 2 times higher than you normally would. This is extremely effective for getting onto high balconies where you can easily pick off enemies if they are alone. This is also good for escaping enemies because you can get into places where they can't as quickly. So that is how you use the super jump, and now onto 3 tips on how to play the Velociraptor like a pro. Tip number 1 is to use your speed to your advantage. That means getting out of sticky situations using it, or using it to initiate onto enemies, hitting them before they can even react. Tip number 2 is to pounce on solo targets only. That means that if a target is surrounded by allies, do not pounce on them, because you will be shot off and killed instantly if you try. Tip number 3 is use your super jump to support your pounce and speed. That means you can use your super jump to get into a position to initiate with your pounce. Then you can escape nearly any sticky situation using your quick speed and super jump. Using these tips and the rest of the things said in this video, you should be on to being a great Velociraptor player in no time. Now, with all these things said, can't you agree that the Velociraptor probably looks like the best Axis, if not best class in the game? Because it sure looks like it to me.